Hello everyone, today I wanted to show you the crazy car that we have in our garage, the Dodge Ram TRX. So of course it's everybody knows it's the most powerful pickup truck you can get right now. I mean, it has the same V8 supercharged as the Hellcat pretty much. It gets a lot of other cool features on the outside, but obviously it's a great truck if you want to go fast in rough terrain. And right now we are in in rough terrain. It's not crawly or too difficult, but just some terrain that would be good for the car. So later on I'll be driving around and see how much pain do I get exactly behind the wheel. But now let's first look at the truck a little bit. I think it looks fantastic in white and black. It has that like stormtrooper type to it, I think. So it's pretty cool. I think all the non-painted part, for example, like all these or the fender flare, really contrast really nicely with that color. You can see that those non-painted part already pretty scratched up. So I think it's a good move from them to have not painting those parts against a car. People want to go fast in rough terrain. A lot of things gonna happen to the car. A lot of hood scoops here and here in the front. Here you can see there are actually three different lights, a bit like the Raptor is to it. I'm not sure if it's mandatory because the car is wider, but it is a pretty wide car. The design really spot on. The headlight nice and complex, everything dark inside, pretty dark and mean. Another side light here, and overall the design I think is really nice. When you look from far you could barely tell really if there is such a big difference with the Ram, but when you start looking a little bit closer at detail such as here the vents, you start seeing the fender really being really bulged quite a bit. And if you look in the back, same thing here, you pay attention, you can see the bulge on the back. Overall really cool. Right now I have some pretty aggressive mud tires that look nice, small rims, and here you can see the suspension, very beefed up suspension of the car. In the back you have added a vent here because of the fender flaring. That looks also really cool. But if you are absolutely in the back of the car, you can't really tell that much that it's a TRX. On this one maybe if you look at the tire or something, but it's not too crazy. So it's just right. I think it's very close to what you would have on the Raptor. So if you're thinking about buying a Raptor of this one, I mean they're same price category. This one, the way it stands, it's $89,000, so it's not really cheap, but I think it looks really awesome. And of course the whine of the supercharger in there is absolutely the best part of it all. Let's jump in to see how it looks inside the car. I'll go to the back first. Lots of space. You can actually bring the seat up for more space, and here you have a clever lever you squeeze to get in a one fun thing here. If you look underneath the mat, there are some cargo boxes for storage here in the compartment, so it's nice to have more storage. You can put whatever you want in there. Okay, so we're in the back of the truck. Bring this down. So first of all, a lot of attention to details. Here you can see a nice matte carbon fiber trim, very nice. You have AC in the back, power plug, USB plugs. But at that price range, they made a special effort, like doing contrast stitching here, carbon fiber material. You even have some black chrome, plastic chrome handle. I mean, it's still better than the chrome base. Or here, the effort on the stitching of the handle. The base handle is pretty much the same as the Ram, but they have a little wrapping that helps a little bit. For the front of the car, the main thing, no sunroof. I mean, on a car this price you would expect maybe, but I can understand for fast driving off-road, I think that would shatter pretty quickly. The interior of the car is pretty classic, again with a lot of cool materials, and here you actually have a special plaque for the TRX, a couple of numbers, 702 horsepower, supercharged, 6.2 Hemi, VIN number, and the boost 11 psi there. Again, some cool material, Alcantara-like material here. And same thing on the steering wheel, you have an Alcantara type thing, and here leather, perforated leather, and the matte carbon fiber. So I have cool material. I'm a big fan of the matte carbon fiber trim that they also have here all around the car. And again, the black chrome pieces. So that's pretty nice too. The seats are nice. Really, really big seats, big and wide. I mean, if you are a big guy, you're gonna love that car. And I said the biggest thing here is the TRX mode button. So you press here and left and right, and you can access the different mode like barra, rock crawling, all those different things. So you can see here on the dash, it starts with the TRX logo, and if I start switching, pressing on the mode, I don't know if it's gonna do it here because I'm not TRX. I don't know if I'm going to be able to go to the mode without starting the car. Here we go. You can see a little bit of logo there on the left, but you don't see the cool lights. I mean, that's it. I mean, inside the car, just nice and clean. I'm gonna plug the GoPro and drive a little bit, and you're gonna see how much shaking do I get off-road. It's quite something to see. Okay, so let's get started here. First, some pretty cool intro-graphic, the TRX and the rumble of the engine. It sounds pretty awesome. I want to take it easy here because I don't know exactly how far that thing can go without getting me stuck. I'm gonna try just a little bit around here. See what happened here. Goodness. So let's say you're really a rancher. You have to drive fast in those muddy terrain. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Go here. So, okay, I'm driving around pretty muddy terrain right now. Whoa, okay. Oh, I see a lot of water here. Let's try to, I'm not even gonna try this. This is too much water for me. I'm pretty sure the car will go through it, but I don't want to get stuck. Okay, overall, this is pretty bad terrain right here. It's actually still wet. It's pretty bad. I mean, with those tires and those suspension, the car drives really nicely. And that's what I saw when I was driving it on the highway, is that it's pretty floaty, but let's say you really have to drive, you know, on that kind of terrain on a constant basis. That's the kind of suspension you want, because you want to be able to go around decently fast. I mean, we're doing 10 miles an hour, but you don't want to spend all your day on those quick access roads. You want to go, you know, where you have to go pretty quickly. So that's where this car is playing for. I mean, I'm not really used to driving a lot off-road, and I think for me it's a lot too much shaking, but okay, now we're gonna drive a road that's a little bit more accessible, still pretty rocky. Suspension are doing a great job in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, it does suck the bumps. Other than that bump, they are massive holes. I don't even know if I should even go in there. It's pretty damn scary to go over there. I think maybe I can go there on the side if I don't fall in that hole. But okay, let's see what I can do here. It's not stuck. We're gonna go. Whoa, okay. I mean, no, it's pretty impressive. I mean, those holes are pretty decent here. Those tires, very impressive what you can do with the car like this. I mean, those holes are pretty serious in there. I mean, that's more something you would do in a Jeep, I guess. And with the TRX, not a problem. And this is not bar road, but I mean, it's pretty seriously bumpy. What I don't want is to get stuck in something that would be too muddy. Alright, we're gonna try that one. After that, I think that's gonna be the last one. After that, we're gonna just get our way to better terrain. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, if we can. Woo! Okay, we went through this without not too much problems. I mean, you can see the kind of dust we already have created. And in front of us, if I was daring, I would totally do this. You see that totally mud and water, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm all by myself here. And the last thing I want is to get stuck in the middle of nowhere. So we're gonna try to go backward one more time. Let's see if we can actually do it again. And look at those holes, I mean, are still pretty serious. I want to see what the car's gonna look like after that. I don't even know if they're gonna accept me at the car wash. I think I said the car is too dirty. No, but it's absolutely amazing what you can do with that truck. I mean, you want to go far in real off-road terrain. If you want to get that camera right in my face, I'm gonna be knocked down. It's so easy. Again, the tires are great. The clearance is pretty good. I mean, look at the terrain here. It's pretty bad. Take it easy. Oh, side here. Whoa. It does it pretty effortlessly. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, it's amazing what you can do with these cars. Yeah, still go down quite well. Whoa. That drop is quite something. Again, with my absolute complete lack of knowledge of off-roading, I'm sure I'm doing everything wrong, but the car still has absolutely no problem. So I mean, that's the beauty of this car. I mean, I would play here all day if I had a camera to take me out of a ditch, but even without that, it's super fun, super fun. Whoa, 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 the suspension travel, doing a great job compensating for my complete lack of skills off-road. And the beautiful thing is that now we are reaching the main road, and we're going to be able to just go back on the road as if nothing happened and go on our way. Unfortunately, I think the dirt's going to splash the whole car, so I'm going to take it easy for now. What I saw on the highway driving the car, it's actually pretty well mannered, actually very silent considering the size of the tires and again the off-road capability you need to have. And sure, it's bouncy. It's a little bit like driving a very old school car, you know, a town car almost, a bit floaty, but it's a lot more control. It's not like you're rebounding aimlessly with any kind of control. The suspension are doing their work. They just, you know, have been tuned in a way that they have a lot of compression in them. I would really not want to go and make the moose test, which is, you know, slaloming around quickly, avoiding something at high speed. I'm sure they tried it. I wouldn't want to do it because that would be pretty scary. Actually, most of the ride I had on the highway, there was a message saying, you know, off-road mode, avoid excessive maneuver. I don't know exactly what off-road mode they were talking about because I didn't tap on any special off-road mode, but again, I don't know, maybe there's something set up there that I don't know about. So they do have a warning telling you to take it easy. So I guess that makes sense. But no, overall it's very controllable. The car doesn't drift or have any kind of issue related, you know, to the off-road setup of the car. So it's all good for me. And I was driving, you know, speed limit a little bit faster, maybe, you know, 65, 70, no problem at all. So I think you can cruise with that car fast on the highway, go off-road, do what you have to do, come back home, give it a good car wash, and you're set to go. But really a dual purpose car. And I think now the tire are a little bit cleaned up. I'll try to send just a little bit. The car is just so fast, just a bit ridiculous anyways. Actually I can't even send it now because the car behind me, that could even be a cop car, I don't know. The car is really fast. It really goes, and the winding on the supercharger is absolutely super fun. So it's really all what I was expecting about the car. It's a little expensive, but honestly, for the past 10 years, 20 years, everybody has been trying to outfit a regular pickup truck with some crazy fast engine, and here you have the chance that the factory actually did it for you. So you have, you know, the warranty. You can, you know, push the car on the road, off-road. You even have a launch control system that, you know, you can be pretty confident it's gonna work without breaking everything apart. So I think it's quite fantastic that Chrysler, Ram, I forgot what they were. Chrysler, they were not their Ram, now they are I forgot their name, Fiat kind of thing. It's fantastic that they decided to actually commercialize this truck and offering us this. It's quite an oddity, something so special. You have a pickup truck that can be a race car at the same time. I mean, I would love to see somebody taking this on the track to actually see what they could do at the limit. Maybe not with mud tires like I have right now, but no, it's a really fun car. And if you have always contemplated, you know, buying a pickup truck, but you wanted to buy a sports car instead, here's your chance. You can buy the TRX, and you have your sports car and your pickup truck at the same time. And honestly, these days with how much enforcement there is on the road, you see like those people drag racing going to jail for 50 years because they unfortunately had an incident, more an incident. They call the death of some bystanders. It's quite sad. You have to be really careful with sports cars. So with this, the cool thing is that you can actually have some fun on the road, but you can have a lot of fun off-road, which you don't have to go so fast. It's something that's, I think, underrated. Off-road can be super fun, especially with some friends, and have a bit a social aspect to it. Well, sports car, you're just in your car, you come out, you help your people out of a ditch or something. I think it's pretty cool. So I really hope they do well with this car. From what I've seen at the dealership, they mark up the car already like crazy, so I'm not too worried about them. That's it for my impression of the TRX. Again, very much what I was expecting it to be, and I think if you're in the market for this, you absolutely go. I would say test drive it, but I don't think they're even gonna let you, because I don't think they have enough. There's too much demand for those cars. I think you can just buy it, you'll be happy with it, and I'm sure you can even resell it pretty well, because I don't know for how much longer they're gonna actually keep on manufacturing those crazy horsepower cars. At FCA, that's the name of the brand now, of the company. So that's my 2 cents. Thank you for watching, and come back next week for another review. Thanks, bye bye. Let's see, we have an on-ramp here. Do we have a spot thing here? Yeah. It's pretty busy around here. Let's see. Manual then. I think I'm gonna do a freaking 360 with those tires first, trying to launch it on ramp. But the warning is insane, and you're so high up, like I'm behind that little 3-seat BMW. So fun. It's great. Oh, okay. That lane merge. I wanted to pass him, but I really can't, because that lane actually merged. It's so fun. It's really fast. But you don't even feel it because the suspension are so soft. I'm going far above speed limit right now. I'm going to go back to cruise control. It's so comfy, and you're floating on the road. Yeah, the pavement, moreover, is pretty good. It's such a fun angle on car. I think even if you wanted to buy a Charger, a Challenger, a Hellcat, you should even think about this, because it's a little bit the equivalent of like the wagon train with sedan. Just buy something. Maybe if you don't even need a wagon, it's just cool. And the TRX is just a cool car. I think. That's it. Bye bye.